going to put these aside. And I'll need the rest of these cards. So, again, whenever that we would exchange names of with each other, all we have to do, just put it right out over there. As a matter of fact, better still, use your left hand. That will be good. Because whenever that we touch these things, you see that it's just a, matter of fact, I might just use it like this, just kind of a light, just touch. What happens is, of course, with that, if you'll open your card now, see now we have exchanged names with our cards. Yeah, that's me. So now I'll keep this so that way that I know your name, and you can keep that so you remember my name.
Very cool.
Very good. So now I'm going to have you, since I was asking you earlier about learning to be a magician, I'm going to show you something which that is a magic trick which you're going to do. We're going to do this yourself. Now to begin with, as we start this, we're not going to be needing to use the jokers, so we'll get rid of those, and you'll notice there are some blank cards, and we'll come into those in just a minute. But the jokers, there are reasons that those are blank, and that will become obvious very shortly. So these go over to the side for just a minute, and leave those right there on this side of the long table. Good. And the reason is that this is going to be just kind of a trick in which you follow the instructions. Easy to do. I was asking you to follow instructions earlier. Now I'm going to ask you to follow these. First of all, we have a card selected. All right, so the way we have a card selected, I'm just going to go down, and at some point you just say stop wherever you wish. Just say stop.
Stop.
Do you want this card, or would you prefer to have that one? You want this one. Very good. Now remember the card. I want you to look at it. Remember the card. I'll show you guys, and also the camera. So this way you got it? Remember the card? Excellent. And then what? It says bury the card in the deck. Okay, good. Got that. So now the card's buried in the deck. That was step 2. Now step 3 is, let's see if we can find step 3. Maybe it's in here someplace then too. Maybe we can find a step 3. There's a step 3. It says cut and shuffle the deck. Okay? I'll cut it right about there. And I tell you what, I want you just to give these cards. Just leave those. We'll got those cut. Take those cards over there. And just give it a shuffle like that, if you would please. Just an overhand shuffle. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. And then let's see. Then continue. I say it said cut. So cut half of those and put half of the part of them right there. And then shuffle the rest. Again, just like that. Good job. And when you're finished, then put those over to the side here too. All right, so we've cut and shuffled the deck. Now the next instruction says to assemble the deck. So put the deck back together in any order you want, on top or yep. Excellent. So now we have a step 5, and that we don't have instructions for step 5. So let's go through until we happen to find instructions for a step 5. And maybe we'll have another thing we're supposed to be doing next. Oh, there's one. Make a magical gesture. Go ahead, make a magical gesture.
Doody-doody-doo.
Ooh, that works very well. Let's see what happens here next. Okay, well, you take the cards and go hold on to that. Deal a pile of cards. So just start dealing the cards. Yep. And as you're oh wait, there's another instruction. What does that say?
You're doing great. Deal a new pile of
Deal a
cards.
pile. Okay. Ooh, there's another instruction. What does that say?
Keep it up. You're almost there.
You're almost there.
So, another pile of cards?
Yeah. Ooh, what did that say?
You're killing it. The card you selected is only three
cards away. Okay, so go ahead and deal 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Now this next one, let's just put that over here. Excellent job. All right, so we're finished with those. We'll put those aside, which means that we now have followed the directions. Said your selected card. Remember what your selected card was? What was the card you selected?
3 of hearts.
The 3 of hearts. Turn that card. It is a 3 of hearts. How about that?
Is that it?
But not only that you had selected those, but you had found that 3 of hearts, but you were also able to find then these other 3s that were in the deck then too. Pretty good then too, wasn't it? And I have...
How many more minutes is it going to take?
Something else that's that's where I messed up. So,
2 jokers.
Oh, that's right. That says over there. That's right. Oh, there are 2 jokers. We're going to come back over to these. That's right. So we happen to have these, which on the back it says, you will.
Oh, my.
You will. What?
You will.
You will choose
A card.
the 3 of hearts. What?
How many Big Pops? How many more minutes to go?
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Good job.